it's your girl, Miss T. We're here at NBA 2K Community Day, and you guys are watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's been a very fun and, dare I say, sleepless week since we launched. I'm really enjoying the community out there in the city and watching everybody come together to hoop.
It's nice that you took a shower for us. And to celebrate the launch of NBA 2K25, a few community members gathered for a preview of the game and a party at the pinnacle of basketball history, the Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. And our team member Brian was there, so take a look.
First try.
It's a beautiful day. We're in a Hall of Fame, standing in the Hall of Fame. A lot of backcash splash going on as well.
We got Hollywood back at Community Day. How's it going, man?
Good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Played some basketball, played some of the game. We're at the Hall of Fame. Like this is probably one of the coolest experiences I've had at Community Day.
And then what about the builder? I know you're always workshopping new builds. You said you were cooking up 15 builds.
Yeah.
Which one stood out to you the most? What do you think you're gonna start with?
I'm definitely starting with like a 6'9" shooting center build, and then I'm gonna have like my big boy Shaq, 7'1", just 280 pound drop stepping beast.
Nice.
It's just how realistic this game looks. Like, I was just in awe, especially when I saw the WNBA. I was very impressed. And just the gameplay, like, it feels so real.
This year, I like that when you shoot a green, that it automatically pops up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In making the builds, is there one that stands out to you? Like, I'm going to start with this.
Yeah. It's a 3-point guard. You can dunk,
Yep.
ball handle,
Yep.
you got defense. It's like an all-around guard, nice guard build.
Okay, I'm going to be on the lookout for that because
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing something similar.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to hop into the builder. So I was in the builder for a minute, just testing out, seeing like the new badges. There's so many different new badges and different attributes and levels and things like that.
You checked out the My Team Triple Threat Park. What did you think about that?
That's-
Rivet City's back?
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I think that's gonna be really popular this year.
Okay.
What I've seen from 2K25 is just there's a level of fluidity that wasn't there in 24. Left stick dribbling, in my opinion, this year is going to come back in a big way.
Yeah.
But more importantly, the way you can tie combos together, from canceling a lot of those step-back jumpers, comboing into different dribble moves. The go-to shot's one of my favorite new mechanics. People will be really good when they put the time in my opinion.
You came all the way from the Philippines to Springfield, Massachusetts, here at the Basketball Hall of Fame. What's been your impression of this?
It was overwhelming. Coming from the Philippines, this isn't something that I thought that was possible. So seeing a lot of basketball history, as a huge basketball fan, has been great. And just tying the whole experience together, it's a great game. And it goes as deep as he wanted to. So I'm looking forward to just helping a lot of people out and then showcasing what the game can do.
The My Team, like the 3v3 My Team, like at the park, I mean, that's kind of awesome.
I've really enjoyed playing now this time around. I'm playing with a bunch of different teams, using Bronny, using LeBron, and that's been really fun.
Nice.
But one of the biggest things for me is going straight into the WNBA play now.
Yeah.
It's been pretty neat.
I think people are going to be blown away by this game. That's number one. I mean, when you get your hands on it, it feels smooth. I went to the builder. I'm not finished yet, but I promise you, I'm coming out with the most dominant big man there is. You know what I mean? What I plan on doing is barbecue chicken alert every time I come down.
I think they should put some of these 2K creators in the Hall of Fame as long as some of these guys have been doing it.
Yeah. All right, it's time for some 2K TV Interactive. We got Jairus here who's going to try to answer this one. We're at the Basketball Hall of Fame, so I'm going to ask him, what year did Dr. James Naismith invent the beautiful game of basketball? 1761, 1841, 1891, or 1931?
I think we're going to go with what was it, 1891?
Correct. You just got 200 BC. If you answer this at home, you also got 200 BC. Thanks, good answer.
BC rich.
Last week, gameplay director Mike Wang talked to us about the biggest changes to NBA 2K25.
There's so much to cover, and he's back with more, and we're jumping right back in.
I'm still learning.
What does rhythm shooting add to scoring this year?
Probably one of my favorites for the year. So what it allows you to do is basically mimic a player's shot. Like last year, you could just release the stick to do regular pro stick shooting. But with rhythm shooting, what you can do, hold down the pro stick, and then as he gets to the set point, you want to push the stick forward to match the rhythm of a shot. Like Jokic has a pretty deliberate shot, even Tatum, more of a smooth motion, right? So those you're going to pull down and kind of smoothly move it up to match their shooting motion. And then there's players who got really quick shots, like Kobe White. He's got a kind of a flick catapult shot, and for him, you're going to like go down and flick it more up. It's a completely optional thing to do, but if you do use rhythm shooting and you kind of master your players' timing, you know, their tempo and their release, then you'll have a huge advantage over players who don't use it.
I was so set on not removing my meter in years past, but last year I finally was dedicated to shooting without a meter, and I saw that boost, and I really loved it. So do you think it will be advantageous for people to get this new system down?
It absolutely will be. So what we're seeing in-house internally is
moments away, the setting in North Carolina, the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. The Grizzlies taking on the Hornets. For the Grizzlies, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Hornets, Grizzlies, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Aldama outside. Outside, Williams. Aldama outside. From deep, Morant. Williams grabs the board. Miller outside. Up top man. Williams defending. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Williams misses. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Williams passes to Morant. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The Hornets pull it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Morant. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and Charlotte making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Marcus Smart's checked in for Morant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Smart. Williams passes to Bain. Just 4 to shoot. Picked by Aldama. And the basket by Bain.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Williams. Miller outside. Lets it go from 11. Charlotte, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
I'm blessed with it. We ain't got
who's, taken the time to learn it and practice with it. They've all kind of jumped their ceiling up a level. It's challenging if you're playing in, a team control mode, like play now or quick games where you need to learn like 5, 7, 8 guys shots.
Sure. Yeah.
But again, it's rewarding there too, right? So if you're a My Team player or you're someone who wants to play now online, and if you get really good at learning all of your players, you take that time, then you should be rewarded, right?
So there's a lot of new offense, which I'm personally looking forward to. But let's talk about defense, because I have committed myself to the defensive end too. So what are some of the new defensive tools that defenders have at their disposal in NBA 2K25?
That's awesome to hear, first of all, that you're playing some defense now. But yeah, defensive upgrades are so important, and it's critical to balancing the game. One of the new features that we've brought onto the game this year is called the defensive cutoff move. So if you're holding the intense defense trigger, you can use the right stick to do cutoffs. And basically it's just like sliding explosively to the side. And the idea here was to kind of match the dribbler. So the dribbler for years has had these escape moves, right? That you can really explosively go sideways or, step back and create space. So this kind of closes the gap for the defenders who can anticipate well and kind of match the ball handler. They can cut them off, and then you're going to see obvious defensive wins, like the dribbler is going to lose the ball or fumble it. And so you got to play on both ends of the court.
I know a big one that fans have been curious about is how the shot contest system works in 2K25. So talk about some of the improvements to that system.
Yeah, so without going into like crazy detail, we worked a lot of stuff here because I think what the main complaint is that sometimes you would see something on screen and you'd see a number in the coverage, the coverage data that came out that wasn't necessarily one-to-one with what you expected. So we just went back to the drawing board, and one of the main changes we did here was to make sure that whether you are there at the start of the shot or there at the release of the shot, it would matter. So to make a long story short, what happened to a lot of people is they would be not there when you're starting the shot, and then do a late closeout, and then they might get, rewarded way too much or way too little, and there's all these things that would compete for like, what is the actual score? So we took away the coverage numbers, so it's basically just like, are you lightly pressured, or is it more like the NBA classifies it as, are you tight or very tight? And so that's not how basically you gauge how good you are in position and how well you contest the shot when it actually goes up.
Mike, one of my favorite things about last year's game was that you guys really expanded the mid-range game, which gave the inside game its love. Now you have the mid-range to operate in, break zones, for example, out there in 5v5 gameplay, and also, the three-point shooting. Sure. How have you guys continued to expand on really opening up the offensive floor for everybody out there?
Yeah, I think so. This has been a huge point of emphasis for us from the design side from day one. Really, it was all about let's give every build its love. We want you to be able to pick any build you want, whether it's a glass cleaner, lockdown defender, spot up shooter, 3-point hunter. Everyone should have an arsenal, and so it was a conscious effort for us to make sure that all the layups, floaters, everything was useful. Everything had a risk reward to it. Like you said, mid-range game, one of my favorites.
Me too. We're old school though.
Yeah, we're
not about this 3-point shooting, coming down, shooting 23s.
I mean, I'm a Bulls fan, and we're still playing like the 90s teams, shooting from mid-range, no threes, so you can do that in 2K.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, once again for joining us on 2K TV.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here again.
Back and better than ever, Street Ball.
Play against a number of bosses at 3 different parks in the city. There's the Sideline, the Temple, and the dunes. This year, you can start at any of the 3 parks. Once you defeat a boss, you can now have them as your teammate for the rest of your games at that park.
And new to NBA 2K25, you can play street ball games with your friends. The co-op challenge features a 6-game series against some of the top bosses.
Street ball games are a fun and effective way to boost your MyPlayer's attributes and overall rating. You can earn VC and Season XP by completing weekly quests, plus additional VC for knocking out objectives and defeating the guest challenger.
You'll earn unique apparel items after defeating all the bosses at each park, so you can proudly show off your accomplishment as the king of street ball.
During each game, you'll see and hear young Wayne calling all the action. Go make
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Duran in at the center position. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very...
And after all, it is street ball. Put on a show and shut it down.
We're here at the basketball.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby. Show, este es tu momento. Pero súbeme el tempo. Te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. El negro, mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. It's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
Word. Word. Atlanta, yo. It's rice and gravy down here, man. Everything is rice and gravy. No, not gravy, gravy. Cause yo down here, you either going to Rice Street or you going to Grady. Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real. Count $100 bill. No, for real. On my ops, they just wanna chill. No, for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal. No, for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden seal. Other acting fake. No, I'm so for real. Other fake, but I'ma let it go for real. Let it go for real. The slave. Quality moccasins, we rock. Day I went shopping. Daxing when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching. Put a play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake. YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free. That's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only. Yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding. Son, Northeast Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When you quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send at your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave them.
Trees from the block. Monomarine marine yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets, I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grimy like Canal Ave travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan lost. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Court side, court shit. I need my name up on the Forbes before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right?
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the left side wing. From deep, Holmgren drops in the three. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket is good.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Russell. He buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. Oklahoma City gets it back. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Back to Russell. From deep, Reeves. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here's Reeves outside. Oklahoma City leading by 3. outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Davis. Outside Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Dort with a steal. Outside, Williams. Basket's good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Russell from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Wallace. .107 left to play in the first. And here's Caruso outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Now Davis. Hachimura with the ball. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Russell. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the first. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. And here's Joe. All sorts of time. Davis for the rebound.
I'll tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Vanderbilt with it. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. And some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said, we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Wiggins outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. The 11-footer. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Vincent outside. Back to James. Vincent outside. From the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. LeBron, attack mode. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Vincent outside. Back to Hayes. Pass to Christie. Left side Reddish. Buries it down low. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a 3-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
James with a steal. Pass to Russell. Now Reeves. They get it again. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has got 8 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
They get the rebound. Outside for Dort. Williams from long range. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Pass to Russell. Right side Davis. The 3 ball. Launches a 3. The shot by Russell, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Hachimura from long range. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Pass to Davis. Hachimura outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. Outside for Russell. It's James on the wing. On the wing, Reeves. No good on the triple. Thunder with a lead. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Davis down low. And there's James from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now James. And here's Reeves outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Caruso outside. Fires the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. To halt the run. And LeBron James gets the 3. James has got 5 now.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Caruso outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a
nice. Oh, big finish!
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion, and he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure. Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Caruso with it. Back to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Outside Davis. Vincent outside. Here's Christie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's deflected. Wallace outside. The kick out to Wiggins. Caruso outside. Outside, Williams. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Vanderbilt, no good. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got 8. Pass to Vincent. Outside for Davis. Outside Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder leading by 13. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Wiggins. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Reddish gets the 3 ball to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Puts up a deep 3. And the basket by Joe. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Joe. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Vincent. Pass to James. 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder leading by 13. And he lobs it up. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep. His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drained it for 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Over to the left wing. Russell from outside. The Thunder pull it in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Lakers trail by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Davis drawing the double team. Pass to Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Pass to Russell. Nails it from three. On offense, here are the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now Williams. Hachimura covering. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. And the basket by Joe. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Fires for three. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
change it.
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like. Walking.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A shot by Lillard, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And stolen by Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Dort. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Williams. Here's Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Williams from outside drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Number 55. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Back to Lillard in the corner. Middleton with it. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dort misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Lillard misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Holmgren can't hit. Bucks trailed by 7. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And the Bucks miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Now here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Antetokounmpo to the inside. Down low. They need this one. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Holmgren the screen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. So both teams making some changes here. Substitution on the court. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Joe. Off target from outside. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Wallace attacking. Outside Williams. Knocked loose. And stolen by Wright. And here's the fast break. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pass to Hartenstein. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good on the triple.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Prince wide open. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Stolen by Middleton. Only one man back on D. Prince's shot is good.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And the Thunder making a change here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Right side, Portis. Middleton outside. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the triple. Prince misses. The Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And stolen by Portis. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Lillard misses. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Lillard way outside. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Trent, left side. And stolen by Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. Middleton outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. From deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Trent with it. Back to Lillard. From the arc. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Beauchamp. And to the Kumbo inside. 3-pointer, Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Pass to Trent. Back to Portis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Middleton. For the tie, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. From range, Giannis takes it.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First personal foul. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Back to Trent from downtown. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. 18 feet out. Rebound, Milwaukee. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And Lillard gets it to go.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Count that one. Holmgren's got 5.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Bucks passing it around. The shot's good from Lopez.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The Thunder with the lead. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's the Bucks ball. Pass to Lillard. Lopez inside. For the tie. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Now Hartenstein. Nobody near Williams. And the three ball is good. 6 points for him.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Kick out to Giannis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder up by 5. Don't. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
Pass to Trent. Now Portis. He's guarded by Williams. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
6 on the shot clock. Trent can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Wallace inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Portis. Carries it from 3-point range. Wallace has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Dort. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Holmgren. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Middleton with it. Dort covering. Right block shot. The wide open look here for Lopez. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Holmgren. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And the push by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Holmgren at the elbow. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 6.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice bit of trickery there from Chris Middleton. He knows exactly how to effectively use that shot fake.
Middleton hits them both.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
From deep Trent. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Back to Holmgren. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent outside. Got it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
The kick out to Williams. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Over to the left wing. To take the lead. Back to Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Lopez with the ball. That will count. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket here in overtime for Oklahoma City. Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. Trent outside. Giannis outside. It's Trent on the wing. Clock at 6. Lillard from outside. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Pass to Holmgren. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 2. It's Trent on the wing. 3-pointer Lillard. Dort grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Trent with the wide open look. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Over Lopez. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Lillard surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Jacks up a three. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Williams. No good from outside. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Giannis. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Pass to Middleton. Now Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort offline. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is...
Watch 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham, wham. Count it to my hands cramp.